It's Whiteboard Wednesday. You can see into my closet in the back, and it's raining outside here, but doesn't matter. We want to talk tonight about what is your burning purpose. We are having a lot of fun. I am having a lot of fun going through Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill's classic book written on success from 1937, and how those same principles still apply today. And so the first very first principle is, what's your burning purpose? And I put there with a fire of, it is such a hot burning purpose that Napoleon Hill tells the story of take the land and burn the ships, go all in. So what is it that you want, that you've tapped into, that makes you want to go all in? Go for it. Okay. Once you have it, principle number 2 in the book is you're going to have faith. And that faith both comes in in yourself, and it also comes in that there is something outside of you that is working on your behalf to help you be successful and be there for you. Do you believe? And what he says in that whole book, as you go through it, is that where people get stuck is they get stuck in fear. Now, I'm a very adventurous, daring person, and so a lot of times I didn't even know when I was afraid. So this has been a whole new revelation for me of like, tap into my fear. And what I found is when I start to complain, when I start to go like, oh, this is hard, or this, I've actually got some fear that's not allowing me to feel confident in either what I'm doing or myself. And as I've walked through my 4 steps of how to keep me moving, how to become more aware, more self-aware, I've come up with 4 things that I identified, 4 questions. The first is, what is my complaint? I'm complaining, where am I stuck? What's driving this? What's the fear that's underneath it? Then once I identify what's the fear, I ask myself, is this fear really true? Like, really, should I be afraid? There are some things like walking on high heels over a dog bone you really should be afraid of, which is how I broke my arm. But for the most part, a lot of times I'm afraid of something that's just lingering out there that I can't really put my finger on. Then the next question is, if it's not about being afraid and this isn't true, then what's a better story that I can tell about a situation? And that better story is one that says, I believe in the purpose of what I'm doing. I believe in myself that I can figure it out, or I can find the people, who's your who, to actually help me solve this problem. Who do I need to ask? What do I need to know? What resources do I need to bring in? And then finally, as I ponder through all that, what's one baby step I can take? What's one step moving in the direction of my dream that gets me unstuck and moving forward? So what about you? Have you figured out what that purpose is, that driving why of why you're doing what you're doing? And then once you've figured it out, are you stuck? If so, let me know. I'd love to be a support, and let's go make a difference, impacting our valley and shaping our state.